Can I take it? If I did, I don't know what I did with it. Good morning, beloved. Good morning. Don't see it though. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever it is that you are watching the broadcast. Hello, 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 hello. It's wonderful to be able to be with you, to say hi, hello, what's happening, what you be doing, what you up to. For those of you who will be on live, yes, yes, yes. Oh, these are pretty. I didn't even know they were this pretty when I bought them. I'm going to put them on. For those of you who will be on live, yes, 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 that is a wonderful thing. Let's do it. For those who will hashtag it and replay it, I love it, I love it, I love it. For those of you who will be on and I don't know you on, I might not never know you on, I get that. Ouch. I caught a little nap. And for those of you who will be used by Papa at some point down the road to encourage this girl, I'm grateful for you. I am grateful for you. Grateful, grateful, grateful. It's pretty. This is Paparazzi by Pam's Precious Pieces. You can't really see the color, but it is like a seafoam green. It's really, really pretty on the stone side. Yeah. So, today we are talking about. So last week was the Queen's Adventure, and it was a absolute success. We came, we played. I got back in yesterday at about 7 p.m. Got in the bed. Only got up for the necessary stuff. Then just got up this morning. So we played hard. We dove deep into the stuff for freedom, for love. You hear my voice, the deepness, because I've used it for the last 4 days. Good morning, Tisha. Good morning, dear. Good morning, Queen. Queen's double dip queen. Crown queen. Good morning, girl. So we had an amazing, amazing time. And so I haven't really had a chance to reflect. It takes time for me to reflect. I process in my own time, at my own pace. And one of the things that, as I thought about it this morning, what I was going to talk about is gratefulness and adjustments. Gratefulness and adjustments. Good morning, Devera L. Robinson. Good morning, Queen. Good morning. Is when I think about gratefulness. First of all, gratefulness is a super weapon, secret weapon. It's your superpower. That's what I wanted. Gratefulness is our superpower. So we want to always keep that available. Always. But adjustments, put those two together, they can equal freedom for you, beloved. So think about the weekend and all the adjustments that I made within my mind and then executed. I was going this way, but then this happened, going this way, then this happened. Then I felt this and I was like, we need to shift this atmosphere. Let's totally redo something here. Nah, this isn't. I would go back and reflect that evening and realize, oh, you didn't do this, and then adjust here and adjust there. But gratefulness was a part of the whole process, right? If at any point I found myself feeling whatever, whatever emotion that didn't serve me, frustrated or disappointed or irritated or whatever. All those emotions are available. We're not riding or parking in any of them. Feel them, acknowledge, deal with whatever it is that's generating that in you, and release it. Or choose to park there, but also know what consequences comes with it. Know what consequences are going to come if you, what this weekend we learned that TD Jake says you can either rebuke it or you can birth it. And the difference between the two is how long you going to think about that thought. Rebuke it or birth it. I'm encouraging us to rebuke, to release it and let it go. I'm encouraging us to not hold on to, rebuke that thing. And so when you think about the fact that you have availability to rebuke something. So this weekend, right? Self-Love Queens Adventure 2023, absolute success. Look, my whole goal for Self-Love Queens Adventures, mine and Papa's, is that women would grow in their self-love. That's it. That women would grow in their self-love. There's no other goal but that women would grow in their self-love. And so as we think about the notion of self-love and growth, as we think about that thing, it's nothing else that I'm desirous of. I want excellence. I want efficiency. I want fun and growth and development. I want all those things. But more than anything, if women walk away and they are more, right, more of their higher, truer, fuller self because they have leaned into the dream that is them, they're growing in their self-love, I'm good. Like, I'm good, right? I am good. And so I'm inviting all of us to what am I inviting us to? Oh, to gratefulness and appreciation. To, if you find yourself in a situation that doesn't work for you, I'm inviting you to find something to be grateful for so you can get grounded, so you don't stay in a spiral. You don't stay in a situation that doesn't work for you. Find something, ground yourself so you don't spiral out of control, so you don't get stuck in a loop, so you're not limited to that emotion that you've given yourself. Do what you need to do to handle your business. Do what you need to do to make it work for you. But don't stay there spiraled out of control. Right? Don't stay spiraled out of control. Don't stay in a space that doesn't work for you. Watch your self-talk. If you're having a conversation about you that's not life-giving, why? If you're having a conversation about someone else that's not life-giving to them, then it's also not life-giving to you. So why? Right? Right. Y'all see, I got a little bit of low energy this morning just because I'm recuperating. Right? I'm in the process of recuperating. So got in yesterday, got into bed, and pretty much that was it. I am feeling good this morning as I've gotten up. I will get me a cool drink in a minute. And I don't think I'm going to get back into bed because I think that's going to make me tired. So What about you? What about you? How are you this morning? Good morning, Judith. Hey, dear. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, I'm inviting you to lean into gratefulness. It's your superpower. Gratitude is a superpower. Gratitude is a leverager. Gratitude is freedom. It equals freedom. So I'm inviting you to be grateful. I'm inviting you to, when you find yourself in a situation that doesn't seem to work. Good morning, Brian. Hey, sis. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. When you find yourself in a situation that doesn't seem to work. Hey, Tanya. Good morning, sis. Good morning, Queen. Good morning. When you find yourself in a situation that does not seem to work, gratitude is the great equalizer, the balancer, the transitioner. Gratitude is the transitioner. Morning love to you. Happy Monday to you. Much love. Thank you, cousin. I appreciate you. Love back to you. Hey, queens. Hey, queen. I am thankful and grateful. Amen. Me too. Me too, Devera L. Me too. So, gratitude is the great, what did I just say? Not equalizer, transitioner. Gratitude is the great transitioner, especially when you find yourself kind of stuck in a place, when you find yourself in a challenging, difficult place, or just in a lot of places. So, like, I used that a lot this past weekend because I had a lot going on, had a lot that was in my head that never made it to paper. Good morning, Ray. Welcome. And so, in order to keep my energy in a place it needed to be, I had to keep shifting and adjusting. And with all of that was happening, adjustments was absolutely necessary for me to be able to stay focused, to stay present, to serve at the level that I wanted to be able to serve, that Papa has created me to serve. And so when things don't go right, didn't go right, and things like that, it is important for us to be able to check ourselves, right? Like, I really don't want other people to have to check me. Now, and if I need to be checked, check me. Okay? Because I don't want to be out there like that, right? Oh, Queens missing the queens. Yes, yes, yes. I miss y'all too. Look like we should be waking up, coming into the great room saying, good morning. Smelling coffee and herbal tea, Christina. So, gratefulness. So yeah, I don't want to be in a situation where I'm out there and I'm not being held accountable. I'm not being checked. But I don't want to have to be. I want to check myself. And so I had to do the same thing this weekend to check myself in different situations and to adjust my own, right? My own attitude, if you will. Not attitude as if you got an attitude, but just attitude as to where you are, what you're doing, who you be, and all that kind of stuff. What's your energy like in the moment, right? So, gratefulness and adjustments can equal freedom for you. So this weekend, if I didn't make adjustments, there's some things that wouldn't have happened, right? If I didn't adjust in my mind, adjust in the moment, there's some things that didn't go like exactly the way that I would have wanted them to because I had it in my head and not on paper. But I was able to make adjustments and get them in here and get them in there and those kinds of things. And so And maybe sometimes it was on my paper, but I didn't read it. Right. And then when I would go back and review, I was like, oh, I still want to experience this. And then there were things that happened that was beyond our control, but was so profound. Right. We had an incident where someone was leaving early and I wanted them to have an experience. And in my soul, I so wanted them to have the experience. And they left their key in the room, which meant that we had to go and wake the people up and have them to let us in a building, have them to get us into the room. But what that did is it allowed them to have the experience that I wanted them to have that they would not have had. Papa is into the details. He is into the ask and it is given. Seek and you shall find. Knock and the door shall be opened unto you. Right. We had a final serving ceremony, a ceremony of service, a ceremony of commitment to our sisters. And that wouldn't have happened for this particular sister, except that she locked her key in her room. Papa is a by any means necessary kind of guy, right? So stay available, stay present, stay tuned in, stay aligned. Because in the moment when she locked her key, I could have been like, oh my God, da 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 da, it's gonna really mess up this and da 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 da. And they were doing the key thing because I asked them to come out the room, go back in the room, let's take a picture. I could have got caught up in the swirl, but immediately when she locked her key, I was like, oh my God, this is perfect. This is perfect. Because now we need to get in the building where the thing is that I need. It was a perfect setup because, had I had it with us in the lodge, I would have done it in the lodge, but it wouldn't have been the same as doing it in the room where everybody else was going to do it in the room. I'm processing out loud. But when I say Papa is beyond amazing, just even the smallest, the minutest little details, Papa will, offer them to you or make them available to you. So this is the point that I'm making. First of all, I know it was a setup, right? It was such a setup. First of all, gratefulness is an absolute must. Regardless of what's going on, we must be grateful. It is not an option to not be grateful. It is an absolute must, number one. Number two, you got to make the necessary adjustments. Make the adjustments sooner, quicker, faster. Don't stay in a space that doesn't serve you, beloved. Don't stay there. Make your adjustments so that you can get what it is that you need. Okay? Make sure you're doing that so that you can be available to hear the voice of God, to hear the voice of Papa. I love you. I love you more than I loved you last week because I got more love for you, because I got more love for me. I am grateful for each and every one of you for signing on or connecting, for being here. It's good to be back with you all who I haven't seen since the last weekend, since Friday. Since Friday. I love you. Oh, at the moment that Abba gave us our breath, me and you, we forfeited, we relinquished. So today I will get the sign-up sheet for our walkathon. I know, we're not doing a walkathon. We're doing a 5K walk, October 14th, starting at 9 or 10, 9:30 something. But I'll have the sign-in. We'll do that for you to sign up and get ready for that. And we'll be on and popping. And it's to add more love in the world. It's what it is to add more love into the world. Traveling back to Michigan this morning. Yes, 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 that's right. You're in Chicago. Be careful, my dear. You all have a great ride. And 5K walk run. Yay. Thank you, Tanya, for your vision. This is Tanya's vision. Tanya's vision, and I'm grateful. Grateful for the vision. What is this? So, Devera L, you and Pastor have a great ride home. So for everyone on, I love you all. At the moment that Abba gave us our breath, me and you, y'all know what we did. We forfeited, we relinquished, we gave up the right to not be amazing. You and I just simply don't even have the right to not be amazing. I appreciate you, and I'll see you soon. I'm going to go and get me something. I don't know what I'm getting. I'm going to get what's them chocolate bars I've been eating all week long that Devera bought. I think that's for breakfast. I'm going to give myself one more day of this crazy eating. Just one more. One more. Nutty Buddy. I'm going to give me a Nutty Buddy for breakfast. A Nutty Buddy on the Vernors. A Nutty Buddy on the Vernors is breakfast. And then for lunch, I'm going to do Chick-fil-A macaroni and cheese and the neighborhood. I'm going to do the neighborhood fish. I'm going to do a pickerel. A pickerel. What's the other name for pickerel? I'm going to do I always say pickerel, but the other name is what people know better, I think. I would do, the neighborhood where they do the lemon pepper stuff. I would do pickerel and macaroni and cheese. And then for dinner, I don't know what I'm going to do. Walleye. Thanks, Brad. Thanks, sis. Thanks. Yes, that's it. I'm going to do that. And then for dinner, I'm going to do something else. And then that's going to be it. You're going to get yourself together, girl. You're going to stop clowning. But for the day, this is my recuperating. This is my pouring into me day. And we started with Nutty Bars. I left them in the car. I'm going to get them. Nutty Bars and the Vernors. It's in the car too. I love y'all for accepting me as me. I do. I love you for just being with me in my shenanigans. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I commit to accept you for you and to be with you in your shenanigans. See you a little later. Bye-bye.